day to you all, and welcome back to OldBoysFreshKickz. Thanks for revisiting another episode. I'm your host, Oldboy, aka El Bandito, and today we're going to be having a look at these chunky for a punky new Converse kicks. These are the Converse All-Star BB Prototype CX in the, what is this? This is the Desert Taupe, Laser Lemon, also known as the Las Vegas Nights colorway. That's a mouthful, but it's worth it because you need a lot of words to describe these beastly boots, which is what sometimes they feel like when you're wearing them, or when I'm wearing them anyhow. I look down during a game and I'm like, holy shit, I've got desert boots on. But, as I said, they're beastly. I dig them. Again, I know my last review of the Pumas was pretty positive, but this shoe also deserves it. I had a very funny, very quick little story about these shoes. I had a grand final coming up a week ago in my Division 1 game, and I had a dream that I got these boots after seeing them the night before, seeing Shea Gilgeous-Alexander using them on court, and I went, my God, they're brilliant. Had a dream that I bought them and won the grand final for us. Fast forward, I played in the grand final in these, and I hit a three-pointer with just under a minute left and put us ahead, and we never lost. Never was trailing after that. So the dream almost came true. So these became mythical to me. So a little bit of a history with that. I first saw these, and I went, what the heck are they? What is Converse doing? I mean, they brought out the weapon last year, retroed that, but they put a Spice Girls heel on it, and it looked ridiculous. I was like, Converse, what are you doing? You've been doing well with the BB, All-Star Pros, and all that sort of stuff, and they were really cool. But all of a sudden, they started beefing everything up, making all their basketball shoes look like they're on steroids. Hello, yes, these do look like they're on steroids. As I said, chunky for a punky. I mean, they look like a knight's helmet at the back. But after a couple of looks, revisitations, I like them, and I still like the way they look. Even as I said, they look a little bit big. But let's break them down a little, shall we? One of the first things you realize about these shoes is that they are grippy as hell, and they chirp like a tweeter, man. Like, they are insanely loud. Insanely loud. The grip is phenomenal. The traction is amazing. Too. You've got these little nubs. You can see the little nubs with the lateral lines going sideways. So these little tiny little rubber nubs, these are going to be great for indoors. I think terrible for outdoors in terms of durability. That's just me. Yeah, so as alluded to in that little snippet there, the traction is phenomenal for an indoor court, as stipulated with these little nubs. Because you've got this multi-directional linear pattern here. But as you can see, these tiny little rubber nubs are not going to last long on an outdoor court. So you are best to use these only on an indoor court unless you want to, cut them up, play in a tournament and only wear them once on the outdoor court, because I'd imagine that's as long as they're going to last, a couple of games outside. But indoors, the traction, as you can hear, I mean, it sounds like you got canaries in your feet, budgies chirping away. It's loud. You're not going to get Jose Alvarado steals out of these cats because people will hear you coming. But that's cool. I mean, I'm a player who doesn't mind a little bit of a squeak. It makes it feel like the rubber's working for some reason. Maybe it's psychosomatic, but I dig it. So yeah, the traction is responsive. I have played in these now in 3 games, including the grand final, and I loved them. I didn't have any problem. Having said that, they weren't dusty courts. They're always really clean courts. I wipe my shoes anyhow whenever I'm playing. I just do that. That's what I do. I'm always wiping. It's just a habit I've got into over the last 30 years. So yeah, traction A1. A1. Can't beat it. I mean, you probably can. There'll be other shoes, but they're pretty damn good. So moving on to the cushioning. We've got an Nike Air Zoom unit, an Air Strobel in the forefoot, and you can feel it. You really can feel it. It's very, very comfortable underfoot. Got a little bit of springiness in there as well. And the CX foam that you see just in the back here, that is soft as heck. You got a little torsional shank plate there as well, which is responsive. You get a lot of flex in these. I mean, you really do. I'm not doing it justice because I don't want to ruin the shoes by screwing them up too much. But yeah, that torsional shank plate in there works really well. You get a lot of containment. And look at the foam at the back. I mean, the CX foam, it's ridiculous. It just goes all the way up the back. I mean, this is it. This is in here, and it's all over the shoe. It's very smooth, it's very soft, it's pliable, and it makes your feet feel so amazing on the court. You don't feel like it. I mean, one thing is you are a little higher up in these shoes than you are in like a normal one, but they are mid-cut and they are higher, as you'd expect, with this amazing design and the foam being exposed on the lateral side here and middle side, everything. It's amazing. So the cushioning with the CX foam and the Nike Air Zoom unit. I'm not sure if you know that Nike owns Converse. That's why there's Nike integrated technologies in there. Amazing. Really amazing support. Cushioning is phenomenal. Now, moving on to the materials. This is where I was very surprised when I got these in hand. I'm trying to find the light here. Here we go. When I got these in hand, I was super surprised because you do have some quite amazing materials on here. You've got the leather. So you got leather up the front here. Not really doing too. There we go. You got a beautiful little leather. Sorry, suede here. Suede. That's suede. A little bit of tiny leather in the front of the toe box. You got some little mesh hits as well. And you've got what Converse call the integrated pull tab, which not a lot of people like, but I dig it. It's like a Mazda RX-7 spoiler. I just love it. Just me. It's my review. I dig it. So the materials surprised me. I mean, for the money, you want materials like this. I paid $220 for these. But that's primarily for the colorway. The white and red were, I think, $200 flat. So for $20 extra, you get these Desert Lemon, Laser Lemon, Desert Taupe colorway. So I don't know what it is. What it is. You've got little splatters along the lateral side here as well, and all over the bottom part. Groovy, man. So I'm wrapped with the color as well. The materials, like it as well. Value for money there. In terms of sizing, I went true to size and they fit pretty good. As I said, you look down and you do feel like you've got something clunky in your feet, but they're not heavy. I didn't find them heavy. For mid-top, they weren't heavy at all. Support, again, I played all 3 games in these without my ankle braces. Oh my God, what an idiot. What a risk to take, but it worked. Didn't roll my ankles. Win for the shoe. Durability, as I said, indoors only. Are these value for money? Yeah. Oh yeah. Big win. These, my friends, are in my bag also. These and the Joshua Verdays Puma Court Blaze TRCs. These are the 2 that I'm playing in at the moment. I got another little beast on the way that should be here in hopefully a week, which I'll be doing a review on next. And I can't wait to get those in hand and on my feet and run around trying to cross up some young 18-year-old kids. Cross up, I said. You know, leave them in my dust. Hit a couple of threes, dunk on them. No, I can't dunk. What am I talking about? So I'll be doing a review on those. But these are beastly. These are certified Old Boy Fresh. If you want them, get them because they're worth it. They really are. I know a lot of people don't like Converse or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Think it's old school. It is old school, but these are new school. Let's take it from the old fool. They work. They work for an old bugger like me. What are they going to do for you, you young little suckers out there running around, being able to do stuff? I'm talking too much. Anyway, thanks again for joining the Old Boys Fresh Kicks for another review on the Converse All-Star BB Prototype CX. Wow, it's like I rehearsed it. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, stay fresh.